Obama is under attack. Ensure no one leaves this room.
You know I will not kill you, David. But if you do not drop your gun, I will kill your friend. You've got 5 seconds to decide.
June 19th, 2025. The world stands on the edge of a new alliance. China has pledged full military support to U.S. operations. Together, they prepare for the storm, an inevitable cyber assault orchestrated by one man, Raul Menendez. Aboard the USS Obama, confidence is high. With Menendez captured and delivered in chains, Admiral Briggs and Secretary Petraeus shake hands, believing a new era of peace has begun. But peace in this world is always a fragile illusion. Menendez steps onto the flight deck, calm, composed, speaking in riddles and poetry. Briggs has no time for theatrics. He orders the prisoner off his deck immediately. In the interrogation room, tensions flare. The past resurfaces like an old wound. Menendez, consumed by the pain of his sister's death and driven by his hatred of Western greed, stares his captors in the eyes, not as a broken man, but as a prophet with unfinished business. Then comes the alert. A passenger jet breaches restricted airspace. At first, it seems harmless. Then hundreds of drones pour from the sky. The Obama is under attack. Alarms blare. Power flickers. The holding room descends into chaos. Somehow, Menendez escapes. He's uncuffed, armed, and holding Salazar hostage. With a weapon pointed at his ally's head, the threat was clear compliance or death. Backed into a corner, there was no choice. The firearm was surrendered, and the cuffs went on willingly. As he turned his back, a sudden blow dropped him into unconsciousness. Moments later, he came to dazed and disoriented. Standing over him was Salazar, delivering devastating news. Menendez was gone. Across the ship, private military contractors breached the hull using advanced stealth tech. Defense systems are hijacked. Automated turrets open fire on friendly forces. Every hallway becomes a battlefield. The ship descends into madness. Deeper below deck, the situation grew more desperate. With the ship overwhelmed and systems compromised, a dangerous solution surfaced: total system reboot. But with communications down, the warning couldn't be delivered. Racing through the chaos, he reached the security control room. The door was sealed, and a technician worked frantically to restore the surveillance feed. A team was ordered to breach a nearby wall. Time was running out, and Briggs might already be in danger. Then, finally, the cameras came back online. On screen, Admiral Briggs was seen authorizing the reboot. The technician beside him warned of the risks, but it was too late. His clearance was entered, the command executed. Elsewhere, another camera feed flickered on.
Briggs! Menendez is right outside the server room. Do not shut down the systems. If the security goes down, Menendez will waltz right in. Briggs!
A silent scream went unheard. The warning never reached its target. Outside the server room, Menendez listens as a PMC soldier reports. Admiral Briggs is rebooting the system, and Salazar is already in position. They move in. Inside, Menendez quickly takes Briggs hostage. As tensions spike, Salazar betrays his comrades, gunning down 2 sailors. He turns his weapon on Chloe Karma Lynch, but Farid jumps in and takes the bullet. Chloe fights back, but Salazar strikes her down with a pistol whip. Briggs stood his ground. Menendez shoved him back onto a table, asserting control. Salazar stepped in, weapon drawn, his loyalty now a twisted reflection of the man he once was. Briggs challenged them both, refusing to yield. Salazar hesitated, then urged Menendez to spare him. Without a word, and fired, hitting Briggs in the leg. The Admiral dropped to the floor, wounded but alive. Menendez then approaches the console. The system demands a password. Calmly, methodically, he removes his prosthetic eye, smashes it open on the table, and extracts a hidden microchip. He slides it into the terminal. the virus begins uploading. In that moment, control of the United States global drone network slips from their hands. Menendez has what he came for. David reaches the server room, but Menendez and Salazar are gone. Chloe regains consciousness and begins working desperately trying to trace the source of the signal hijack. The virus is spreading fast. They're running out of time. Mason then chases after Menendez, who has escaped the Obama, and encounters Salazar, who has surrendered. Mason orders him taken away, then makes his way to the ship's deck and boards an aircraft. An enemy manages to wound pilot Crosby, but David kicks the attacker off the aircraft as it rises. The Obama's defenses hold just in time for SDC reinforcements to arrive. The ship is saved, bringing the mission to a close. If this recap got you hooked, subscribe now. All episodes links in description.